Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Eldoria, there existed a tyrant ruler named King Aldrich. He ascended to the throne after the sudden demise of his father, King Cedric, and quickly revealed his true nature as a power-hungry and cruel ruler. From the beginning of his reign, King Aldrich ruled with an iron fist, imposing strict laws and regulations that stifled the freedom of the people. He levied exorbitant taxes, draining the wealth of the kingdom's citizens to fill his own coffers. The common folk were burdened with heavy labor and were left impoverished, while the king and his corrupt officials lived in opulence. King Aldrich was notorious for his ruthless punishments. Dissent and criticism were swiftly silenced, often through public executions or brutal torture. The king's secret police force, known as the Shadow Guard, was feared throughout the kingdom for their brutal methods and unwavering loyalty to the tyrant ruler. The economy of Eldoria suffered under King Aldrich's mismanagement. The once thriving markets were plagued by corruption, with the king's favored merchants monopolizing trade and manipulating prices to their advantage. The ordinary people struggled to survive, their livelihoods destroyed by the king's insatiable greed. As years passed, the kingdom grew restless. The people's discontent reached a boiling point, and whispers of rebellion began to circulate. The resistance movement, led by a group of brave and determined individuals, sought to overthrow the tyrant ruler and restore justice and freedom to the land. The resistance worked tirelessly, gathering support and planning their uprising in secret. They recruited disillusioned soldiers from the king's own army, sympathetic nobles who had fallen victim to the king's tyranny, and oppressed citizens who longed for a better future. Their strength lay in their unity and their unwavering belief that they could topple the tyrant. Finally, the day of reckoning arrived. The resistance launched a coordinated attack on the palace, aiming to capture King Aldrich and bring an end to his reign of terror. The battle was fierce and bloody, but the people's determination prevailed. In the final confrontation, King Aldrich found himself face to face with the leader of the resistance, a skilled warrior named Eleanor. Their duel was intense, with each strike fueled by years of suffering and oppression. In the end, Eleanor emerged victorious, striking down the tyrant ruler and freeing the kingdom from his grasp. With King Aldrich's downfall, the kingdom of Eldoria breathed a collective sigh of relief. The people rejoiced as they tore down statues and symbols of the tyrant's reign. The resistance leaders stepped forward to form a new government, pledging to rebuild the kingdom and ensure that no ruler would ever hold such absolute power again. The story of King Aldrich serves as a reminder of the dangers of unchecked authority and the resilience of the human spirit. It teaches us that even in the darkest of times, the courage to stand up against tyranny can bring about a brighter future for all.